In this video, I'm going to talk about some of my health challenges, and I'm going to give you a tour of my ozone setup. So I have a couple of chronic things that I've been struggling with for a long time. One of them is chronic migraines, and the other is chronic skin issues. And I'm going to show you a picture here. That is a skin C. We'll call it a skin C, okay? A non-healing lesion. And I've been struggling with that for quite a few years, and so this is going to be kind of a vlog and I have powder on it right now. So this will be kind of a vlog so you can follow my progress, because I'm just starting with this. This is my 5th day. And I mentioned in the last video I just published that I felt amazing right away from the first day with my ozone therapy. So, and I'm doing quite a bit. I mean, the machine gives you the option to adjust the ozone concentration. And you know, you're supposed to work up slowly, which I did. So here I'm going to show you the ozone generator and my equipment. Okay, so here's my oxygen tank, and I got industrial oxygen since I do not have a prescription from a doctor and I couldn't get a medical oxygen tank. I will mention that if you are in Mexico, you can go in and you can get medical oxygen. You don't need a prescription. So before you buy your system, you're going to have to decide what kind of oxygen source you're going to use, because they have a different regulator. So this is a regulator, and I got mine. And if you do get industrial, you will need a wrench to tighten this bolt. And I did have to buy a wrench to do that. It was pretty, fairly large. And I got this from a welder. And so you can go into a welding supply. They've got them all different sizes. Mine is 20 cubic feet, which is the smallest you can get, and it holds 2,000 cubic liters, I believe. It's liters of oxygen under pressure. So you can't leave it in the sun. You can't leave it anywhere hot because it can blow up. So yeah, and I doubt you can put it in your suitcase. Let's put it that way. So, and this is the ozone generator. And this is where you will choose your oxygen output from the tank. And then these are the settings that you will choose from this dial, which will determine your oxygen concentration. So it seems like a big deal at first, but it's really not. This tube is the oxygen from the tank to the generator. And what happens is there's ceramic diodes in there that create an electrical field. And it's that electrical field that splits up the oxygen molecule, which is O2. It kind of scrambles it. And they all kind of disengage from each other, and then they regroup. And when they regroup, some of them regroup into a threesome, ménage à trois. And that is your ozone. So now this tube, I don't have it connected right now because they say to disconnect it when you're not using it. But this would be my ozone out. Okay, it's real easy. And then I have it going to my oil bubbler. Okay, now if I had it on, this would be bubbling the oil in that little beaker thingy. Then I use this. That's what goes in my nose. It's called a nasal cannula, and that is what you breathe through. You breathe through your nose. So I've been doing those treatments. I've been breathing about 10 minutes a day. I guess some people do more, some people do less. Yeah, it's really up to you. You're going to have to get a feel for it. So the other thing I've been doing is a insufflation. And so this is a insufflation bag. And this is for rectal. Now there's a catheter that's going to screw onto, why can't I get this, onto this end. And catheter, and see it comes when you get your generator, it comes all very, you guys, this wrap job of this equipment is the best pack and wrap job I have ever seen, because there's a lot of glassware depending on what system you get, and it's the best bubble wrap job I've ever seen. But this would be the insufflation bag, and this end you will screw into that ozone out that I just showed you. This screws in the ozone out. You fill your bag just like an enema bag, but it's like it's a gas enema. It's an O3 enema. And as you can see, this bag has chambers. So they recommend that when you first start, you just fill, here we go, you can see that better. You just fill to 200 milliliters. So that's what I did the first day, second day maybe, and then by the third day, I thought I'm ready to up the ante, so I went to the 400. And then I even figured out that I could use a little clip and just clip that so I didn't have to pinch it. And that way it will keep your ozone gas up into here. And then once your bag is filled, see, it's exactly like an enema bag. If you've done any enemas, you know that there's this little clamp thingy, and you just close it, and then the gas is now trapped in this bag. Okay? Then you'll unscrew it from your ozone generator, and then you'll attach the catheter onto this end. And you see how small that is? That's small, guys. It's super small. It's like not even, you can't see it with it. There we go. You know, it's super freaking small. And there's little holes where the gas comes out. And you put it in the, the back door, the enema place. That's where you put it. You want to do this after you've moved your bowels in the morning, okay? And why would you want to do this? Well, the rectal insufflation is considered one of the most powerful. In fact, Dr. Schallenberger even goes so far as to say you can get pretty much almost the same results as you get as the Hollywood people that go in, or even if you're not Hollywood, for the people that go into an office to get it, the IV. And that's actually called 10-pass ozone therapy. You might have heard of it, where you can go into the doctor, a certain doctor, alternative doctor, or dentists often use ozone. I don't know if they do the injections. Actually, I did get a ozone injection at a dentist after I got an extraction. And because I did my ozone injection right after my tooth extraction, I didn't have to take any antibiotics. But then I found out that dentist, this was in Northern California, also offered ozone therapy, and that was where I had my first ear insufflation, which I really loved. So, and I'm going to make a different video on that because quite honestly, I haven't set up my ear system yet. For that, you have to humidify the oil through a water bubbler, and so that will be a whole nother video. But the point of the rectal insufflation is that you once you go up there, and you're supposed, they say there's 2 sphincters. So there's the first one that everybody knows about, and then there's another one up there. So they say to go up, I've been going maybe that far. You'll do what's comfortable to you, because any way you go, that gas is getting in there. But with the rectal avenue, you have access to the hepatic portal vein. So that is going to go directly into the liver, and liver toxicity is an issue that almost everybody has. And then with the portal vein, it goes directly into the entire circulatory system. So this is a way to do systemic ozone. Systemic ozone treatment is through the rectal insufflation. If you're a woman, you can also do vaginal insufflation, and there's a different attachment for that, which I don't have at the moment. But any kind of cervical issues, etc., that would probably be really helpful. And it's just, we got another orifice to get the ozone in our body, so we can use that. But yeah, in Dr. Schallenberger's book, which I'm going to link below, it's just like your basic ozone therapy primer. And the name of the book here is The Ozone Miracle. And I will link this below. I have it on my Kindle. How you can harness the power of oxygen to keep you and your family healthy. By Frank Schallenberger, MD, AHMD, America's leading pioneer and clinical researcher in medical ozone therapy. So he recommends that for most people that are interested in using ozone therapy because they have a chronic condition, like for myself, for example, I have chronic conditions, he recommends the rectal insufflation daily. And you don't have to humidify the ozone for that one. You can, but they do recommend humidifying the ozone for the ear and the vaginal. And I think the oral is, I haven't done the oral yet. And there's actually another kit. So dentistry, that's like a whole nother universe in ozone therapy. And that I haven't really, I mean, I'm just getting started and I'm just sharing with you my journey. But my understanding is that there's a whole dental kit that you can get with your ozone generator. If you order a deluxe system, it comes with all the dental wear, including like a mouthpiece, including like dental like instruments that you can shoot the ozone in there. And from what I understand, it's like if you use ozone yourself with your dentistry, it's like you don't need a dentist, and it's like no drill, no fill dentistry. Literally, you can free yourself from that, and your kids if you choose to do that. But you do have to educate yourself, and I haven't gone down that rabbit hole yet. But I definitely have the syringe, and evidently you just, and I haven't used it yet. I'm just taking it out of the package, but you just put it on your ozone out port. And I think it automatically, when the gas comes out, it automatically pulls out the plunger. And then you put out, I mean, obviously I don't have ozone here, in your mouth. You don't swallow it and you don't inhale, okay? That's important. No inhaling the raw ozone. It has to go through the oil. But you can swish it around, and if you have the dental tools, then you can get really detailed. And, you know, guys, it kills bacteria, it kills virus, it kills fungi. They use it in fish aquariums, they purify water. So it's just like, it's known. It's known in the mainstream. It's used industrially. Dentists use it to clean all their tools. You know, it's a sanitizer, okay? It's a freaking sanitizer. So once you have your own sanitizer, I mean, it's just like, the sky's the limit. I mean, I think I've heard people use it for their laundry. You know, you can, and I've even seen products that it's like a little a tube. It's like a travel water purifier, and it's like this little tube. It has ozone, and you just stir it, and you take it out, and all the fungi and bacteria are killed in the water. So something like that would be great for backpackers. I'm not sure if this particular company has those, but I have seen those. Anyway, just a couple other things that I'm going to show you today. This is the flask for when I set up my water bubbler, which will be used when I do my ear insufflation. So this is just like, you know, kind of a stethoscope kind of thing. These things will go in my ear. This will plug into a tube, which will be going through the water, which will be coming from the generator. And I'll be able to do my ear insufflations. And I did have that when I was at that dentist that I told you about. And it felt really good. I could slightly smell the ozone. I loved it. And the ear insufflation is supposed to be really good for things like brain fog, any kind of mental clarity, you know, migraines, hello. Any kind of ear, nose, throat, eye issue, the ear insufflation can address that. So That's all I have for you today, and I hope you found this helpful. And just keep an eye on the channel. If you find this interesting, you might consider subscribing, and you can get notifications when I upload a new one. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you found it helpful, and I'll be back soon.